All right, and it looks like I am joined with Hollywood Haley
Hello.
J. What's up?
How you doing?
I'm good. Happy New Year to you. Thank you for being on the show.
Yes. Happy New Year. I'm glad I'm the first person because great things are coming. Let me tell you. I'm glad I get to kick it off for you.
Absolutely. So, before I go any further, um, you are a second generation wrestler. Um, your mother is Amazing Maria. I am friends with Maria throughout the years. I've been a fan of her work. And then I've seen you like early stages. I've seen you in the merchandise booth with the autographs and everything. But I did not know that you was going to get into wrestling. And I started seeing highlights. I'm like, wait a minute, that's Haley. That's Maria's daughter wrestling, and I like it. I'm like, okay. So I seen you like in UWF shows and merchandise and stuff like that. So you have obviously
Mhm.
come a long way since then, and you're making strides at OVW. Um, so before we look ahead to 2021, let's go back to 2020, even with the pandemic and everything. What are some moments that you like that stood out to you? What were some of the moments as far as the shows that you were able to do during the pandemic?
Well, during the pandemic, I was still able to make it to, like 5 different states that I haven't wrestled in before. So that was pretty cool. Um, in particularly at OBW. Oh, excuse my son in the background. You know, he crazy. He think he a dinosaur. So if you hear him yelling, let me apologize
No, you
because
good. You good.
listen, he's going crazy. But at OBW, I met up with Luscious and Dylan, and I really think that that's my favorite thing at OVW so far that I've done because I love them both. Hashtag drip baby.
Okay. So, I seen the video of the OVW awards. Um, a lot has happened uh, with the award show. Uh, so for those that may not have gotten to see it, talk about that whole circumstances that happened at the OVW Awards.
At the award show, my nail broke. I used my gum to put it back on. I won best debut because why wouldn't I? And Luscious was a little upset or whatever because he didn't win nothing. But guess what, baby? If I'm winning, you winning. So I had to remind him that. But he don't do it like me. So um, but yeah, I won best debut.
Awesome. Congratulations on that. How does it feel to have this success, this early in your career, thus far, as far as what you've been able to do up to this point? How do you feel about the success you're having?
Well, I think I'm doing pretty good. As far as exposure and everything, people are starting to see me. My name's starting to get out there. Nobody can never spell or say my name correctly, but it's whatever. We're working on it. And, I was already IWA women's champ. That's pretty big success story right there. That was like 2 months in my wrestling career. And then I held there for like 9 months. And then I come to OVW and I start, winning awards, best debut. They starting to see me. They know what's going down. They know there's plenty more gold coming in the future. But you say you don't want to talk about 2021 yet.
Okay, well, let's get into 2021 then. As far as what's next, what's in store, what are your goals? What does Hollywood Haley J
Yes,
want
and
to?
right. Thank you.
Because I almost say Hollywood, but then I had to pause for a moment and say Hollywood Haley J.
Hollywood with an H,
So
baby.
Yeah.
That's
So
okay. I got Hollywood tatted on my chest, so I can't even really be mad at people. But that was like, that's what people called me in high school when I played basketball and any other sport. But when I started wrestling, they was like, nah, girl, you not Hollywood. Like, you not bougie enough. You too ghetto. You a little ghetto white girl. You more Hollywood. And I was like, man, you right. And there's so many Hollywoods in the wrestling business, but there's only one Hollyhood Haley J. And I'm gonna stick out. I stick out like a sore thumb, anyways.
true. And Hollywood definitely fits with your attitude, with your style, what you bring to the wrestling industry, obviously. And you're making a name for yourself. So you definitely on the right path for sure. Now, you being at OVW, you won the best debut award, so people know who you are and what they can what can expect. Um, so you talk about championships, obviously. What about the OVW Women's Championship? Is that something that Miss
Of course
Hollywood
it is.
is that what you gunning for in 2021?
You know, I might be. One of my closest friends. Ma's got the belt right now. You know, I've supported her this whole time, but my time will come. I definitely, this is a business, and I want the bigger paycheck, so I'm definitely gonna come for the belt. Just know when it's the right time, I'm coming. She knows that though. She knows. She knows she better watch out.
True, true. That's the thing with the champion. Like, you better be careful who you ally yourself with, cause they might be coming for you. It's one thing to be the hunter, it's another to be the hunted. And with the
That's how it
championship,
is.
you got a big target on your back. So
Yep.
so for sure.
Yep.
What are
Everybody
some
want to be top dog, but
yeah?
there's only one top dog, and that's Hollywood Hayley J. So we'll see what happens.
So what are some other promotions that you would like to showcase your skills, whether it's independently or dare I say major promotions. What are some places that Hollywood Haley J would like to be a part of?
Man, on the independent scene, I would love to be at these women's shows. You know, Shimmer, Sabotage. I'm already on Battle Bras. You know, but of course I want to be on AEW. I think that's a pretty big stage, and my personality is pretty big, so I feel like I would do fantastic there. You know, I also want to go to WoW for the exposure. I got a lot of females that I respect at WoW, so I want to go up there and get in the ring with them, live their life. But I also want to go to Houston. I think that's actually in my future in March, but I want to go to Booker T's company, Reality of Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
They be dope out there, man. I'm trying to get out there.
Man, I definitely like to see you in Shimmer, cause
Oh yeah, Shimmer.
oh yeah, for sure. I was at their last show at Indianapolis, and it was my first Shimmer show, and it was everything I hoped for as a wrestling fan, given the social distancing and everything, and just interacting with the wrestlers. It was a fun show, so I definitely would like to see you at Shimmer and all those promotions,
Oh yeah.
obviously, for sure.
They they ain't had no hood in Shimmer. They
No.
You know what I'm saying? They ain't had the ghetto side. My
No.
bougie ghetto, as I say. Bougie ain't ghetto. I don't think they had nothing like that. They ain't seen nothing like me before. But my time will come, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta get a little more experience under my belt. That's all.
Cool, cool. So obviously, being a second generation wrestler, you know, expectations are there. Like, following the footsteps per se, making a path of your own. Um, as I said in the past, Amazing Maria is a top tier performer. She's well respected. She's won championships. She's been on TV. She's accomplished a lot. and then she sees her daughter out there competing in wrestling. Now, you feel good of what you're doing. How does mama feel about her daughter being out there competing and following her dream and making a path her own? How does mom feel about you being a wrestler?
Man, she loves it. She loves it. I think my brother loves it more. She my number one fan though, you know what I'm saying? And she knows she started late in her career. Like she did, she got a lot accomplished, but she could have done way more if she started sooner, you know what I'm saying? So I think, she got big expectations but excuse me, you got bear with me. I've been through some things. But she got big expectations. There we go. For me, of course, because I'm her daughter, for one. She's always had. That don't matter if I was wrestling, basketball, whatever it is. She wants me to be great. But since I'm wrestling, this is her dream. You know what I'm saying? So I got it in my mindset that I got to make it. It don't matter what anybody's talking about. I'm going to make it. If it ain't for me, it's for my mama, and that's for sure.
Cool. So, a little bit earlier, we talked about the promotions that you would like to be a part of. Now, as for wrestlers in particular, you've got a chance to face a lot of big names early in your career, wise in talent as well. Who does Hollywood Haley J want to go up against in 2021? Someone or some peoples that you haven't had a chance to cross paths with. Who does Hollywood Haley J want to go up against in 2021?
Man, 2021, see, that's this year. So I'm going to think realistic here, okay?
Okay.
I would love to step in the ring with Queen Aminata. Man, I think she's so gangster and she's freaking beautiful. I love her accent, but I think it would be fun to lay hands on her and see what else I can make her do. But Queen Aminata, I want to wrestle Viperess, and I'm going to give you another one.
Okay.
I don't know if she's still hurt right now, but Chris Statlander, that's who I wanted to wrestle when I first started. Ever since I first started, I seen her, and I was like, yeah, we got to get it cracking. But she got hurt, so I don't know if that's realistic or not. But there's 3 for you.
I like the Queen. I like her. I like the accent too. She is such a sweetheart. Vipress, she's very unique in her own right. She's definitely has a promising future. And then of course Statlander from AEW. Yeah, last time I heard she was injured. I haven't seen much of her since, but that's definitely a name to keep an eye on for sure. So
I also want to wrestle Sue Young. Sue Young be liking my tweets on Twitter, man, and I be like, oh, she wants me, but I haven't had the opportunity yet. I want to wrestle her too. She low key scared me though. She was scary.
Yeah, so she got 2 personalities, and now she added a third. So okay, we got Sue Young, and then we got Susie, and then just recently Suzanne. So you with her, you never know who you're gonna go up against.
Right.
So for people that wants to follow your journey, support you, where can they go as far as social media? And do you have any merchandise that people will be interested in?
I do. My social media, you can like my Facebook page. It's Hollyhood Haley J. And then my Instagram is also Hollyhood Haley J. And my Twitter is also Hollyhood Haley J. I'm going to have to spell it for y'all so y'all don't mess it up, okay?
Gotcha.
HOLLYHOOD, all right, space, HALEY, space, J. Period. If y'all mess that one up, I ain't got nothing for you. As far as merchandise goes, I'm working on getting new stuff. You can go to ProWrestlingTees.com and order my Hollyhood t-shirt. It's in black. My pink shirts are sold out, I believe, so I got to restock.
All right, so go check that out. And even with this pandemic, do what you can to support these wrestlers. Buy their merch, especially pro wrestling tees. They got a New Year's sale that's going on throughout the week, and it ends on this Saturday at noon Central Standard Time. So you go to prowrestlingtees.com and go buy yourself a Hollyhood T-shirt and support
Yes, sir.
Miss Haley J, and she would truly appreciate that.
I appreciate you.
Uh,
I got kids. I only got one, but I say I got kids, plural. I only got one.
So one of the things that I'm looking forward to is hopefully get to go to some shows as long as they follow these protocols and these social distancing. So I've seen your mom wrestle plenty of times. I've never had a chance to see you wrestle in person. So maybe
What? You haven't seen me wrestle?
no, I have not. And hopefully I will. I do live in Kentucky after all. So and so we'll see. I look for
We'll see. I expect you to have a T-shirt on too, so I can pick you out. Like, oh, yep, there he is, right there. What's up?
So I mean, I've been friends with your mom for years, and we haven't really talked to each other per se. Maybe unless we're in the merchandise booth, but I'm happy to see how far you come, how you have evolved as a wrestler, and you definitely have a promising future. And I definitely look forward to seeing Miss Bugetto do her thing in person, so I can get a closer view of
Yes,
Hollywood.
sir.
So it was great to have you on the show, being the first guest of 2021. Thank you so
Yes,
much
sir.
for being on. Continued success. Keep doing what you're doing, and I look forward to meeting you one of these days. Thank you for your time. I appreciate you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, you have a good night.
You too. Thank you. I appreciate you too, for real.
Absolutely. All right.
I'm gonna see you soon, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll see each other for sure.
All right, babe.
All right.
You
Take
have a
care.
good night.
All right. That was Hollywood Haley J.